Just wanted to give a quick video on how I installed my IRS and my 03 Cobra. Hopefully it can help some other guys that are finding it difficult to do it themselves. All I have is a floor jack and a 2x6, and as you can see, a very messy barn. So I powder coated my whole IRS. Only thing that's not white on it is the actual housing for the differential, and the toe links and the sway bar end links are black, but everything's ftbr. I think they make really good products. As you can see, I got their newer hubs with the 3-inch ARPs. I got their eccentric bolts with their cross axis joints, their sway bar end links, their toe rods, tie rods, whatever they are. I got those. I didn't put them in, but basically to kind of save on weight, I know you can put I got some Renegades actually here, G-Force Renegade. They're not the highest option, but the second highest, I guess. H&R springs with both isolators. I haven't rolled my inner fender yet, but I plan on doing it. But I just wanted to do this with the isolators just to give me a little bit of clearance. Now, it is kind of tricky putting new springs in and clean new isolators. These are Maximum Motorsports. So what I did was, and this might not be correct, but I put my springs in. The bottom of them is right in here, and the weep hole is like down in here. But another thing I'd like to add is I upgraded. I got the whole ftbr kit with the brace in there, but I opted for their low profile bolts. My previous bolts were these. I don't know who made these, but they're just a little Allen key, and I thought that'd be problematic in the future. And I also upgraded to their 9/16 grade 8 bolts with a nylon nut on the end of them. And as you can see, I know it's probably kind of hard to see up in here, but I have the nut on this back side, and I had to impact those in. So basically, the biggest thing is getting your 2x6 centered pretty much right here on the differential, and this brace bar pretty much right in here. I scooted it in, lifted it up, and got these in first. Don't impact these in. FTBR says it's not very good to impact these in. What I did was I just started them in by hand. And if you can't get them in by hand, I'd recommend a ratchet or this Milwaukee electric ratchet. That's not the impacting one. It's just the cheap, because I'm lazy, obviously. But yeah, so get that in first, and it won't totally fall down because of the bushings are kind of squeezing against it. Oh, another thing, before, always spread these. I used some parts for the FTBR kit. I used a 19 and I think a 3/4. Those are pretty much the same size, and yeah, I bent my rod, but use that, spread both. I actually only had to spread this box open, and then I had some red and tacky grease I put on. And what you do is, once you get this in, go and put your isolators in and your springs, or just your springs, and then you can get your 2x6 and put it about right in here, right where the front of the subframe is, right in this pocket. I'll kind of show you if I can. Right across there, and lift up on it and just go easy. That's when another person can come in, where they can slowly hold it up, and you can kind of just line up the bolts, And what I did was I just impacted it with my 1/2 inch impact. I impacted it in, so yeah, screw me, I'm kind of lame like that, but I impacted them in and torqued these down. Torque these down. FTBR says to torque these down to 76 foot-pounds and the front ones to 145. And so that's just what I did. And then I'll have to just pop these off, put my put my axles in and fill her up, and then brakes and everything else. But just thought I'd give kind of a little demo of it, and obviously have your grease fittings, all the red things, the caps on them, and you can also do your ABS at the same time. But well, that's it.